Hearing him pouting and huffing and puffing like he a little kid. These little kids is grown. They think they grown. That's him talking back. You gotta knock these kids upside their head. Who you talking to? All that huffing and he Roman is good for a big huff and then plopping down on the floor loud so I can hear him. Boy, I'm not paying you no attention. I'm not paying you no attention. I don't give him no attention when he do that. None. I ignore him. You get zero, zilch from me. Nada. Okay? Dyrandoms.
This is my guy, die 24/7 and 365. Got this bitch turned to we all the way life. What you want? Fly tip, new fist, walk up real cool. Watch one, might as well watch two. You think you don't need a butt, nigga? You do.
Look at her. Look at her mama, man. Look at her. That ain't my girl. That's my nigga. Catch me out on Ocean Drive with her. Hey. Catch me in the whip, ride with her. Hey. Sipping something, bumping big, hypnotized with her. Pray you get that job in Tampa. That's only 4 hours away. Take a car, take a plane, baby, whichever is faster. Oh, whichever one is in the hassle. Oh, damn, yeah, man. Oh, never knew, no, I never knew that you be a freak and a friend too. Yeah, you into everything I'm into. Oh, I got something that I could lend you. Oh, a piece of mind, baby. Come and get a piece of mind. Yeah. Say you gotta work from 3 to 9. Oh, I get you home by a decent time. Wait, your bed, you can sleep in mine. Yeah, let's make it happen, girl. I need some time. Speaking of time, who stopped it? That's the feeling that I get when we lock lips. I got the weed at the crib and the liquor too. I f*** your soul, I release in your spiritual. I be your muse, bring your easel and pencils too. Here you go, you try and tease with them pictures. You could ride on me just like you ride the elliptical. She said I'm tryna keep it tight for my nigga. Girl, I like your last nigga, all I need is mental. You know I'll work you out, get you right with your physical. Always just another interlude. Asking all them questions, girl, you know I don't do interviews. It's pitiful that when I'm with them other bitches, I pretend it's you. Oh, you work at Kohl's, you in dental school. Wife and now you...
Ooh, I am home. I had a good time. I left a little earlier than I would have normally have left, but I'm like, y'all, I'm getting to a point where I'm like, I can't drink like I used to. Like, 2 drinks and I'm good. You might get a shot at me, but like for the most part, like I'm not really trying to drink a lot. I'm not trying to get drunk. I'm not trying to do none of that. So that's where I'm at in life right now. But I'm about to hop in the shower. And tomorrow, what's going on tomorrow? I got work tomorrow, but I'm trying to think if I'm doing anything else before then. I'm trying to see, am I recording? This looks different, hold on. All right, I don't know if I was just recording or not, but I'm home, I got undressed. I was saying, I don't know if I don't know if it recorded or not, but give me this shirt. You love taking my clothes. Give me. It's not yours, this is mine. Play with your toys. But I just got home. I'm about to hop in the shower. I had a good time. I'm so proud of my friend. We've been here for 10 years. He's been here for 10 years in May. No. We've already been here. We already made 10 years. So we've been here. It'll be 11 years for him in May. Actually, probably earlier than that. It's probably already 11 years for him. I hit my 11-year mark in Atlanta in November, on Thanksgiving actually. So, but yeah, y'all, I can't drink like I used to. Like, well, I never could really drink. Alcohol never sat well with me, honestly, if I'm being truthfully honest. I never could really like hold it down or like, yeah, I never was that guy. Never, ever was that guy. But, I'm about to wind down. Tomorrow, ooh, child, I got a little boy body. I need to get in the gym, for real. But, tomorrow, I have to work. So I'll go to work at 4. I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything. I feel like there was some, I wanted to go to Papa Dough. I don't know if I may actually do that, though. I might. Today, I only ate once today. I had some wings and a little bit of fries. And actually, 3 wings, and a little bit of fries. And that's all I ate today. And I'm not hungry, so I'm just gonna let it ride out. I'm gonna say this, and hopefully this makes it in the edit, but Coppins brought it up tonight when we was at his housewarming, but it was a couple of our co-workers there, and she was like, I think it's good that, all of us started at the same time and we all look good. And so I cracked the joke, yeah, some of us need to lose a little weight, talking about Cobbins, right? And everybody started laughing. Not everybody, but the 2 girls that we was talking to that that's on the apartment with us. So they started laughing, and he was like, well, some of us had a little bit of help. Talking about me. So back in 2021 is when I gained weight more than I've ever. I got up to I peaked at 192. When I peaked at 192, I was like, oh yeah. But so here, let me tell y'all what happened, right? This is what happened. So when I think it was actually, now that I'm thinking about it, no, it was 2021. So the year that I turned, whatever year that was, whatever birthday year that was, it was 2021 though. What did I turn? 2021. It's 2025 right now. 2025, I'll be 30. Ooh, I don't even want to say it out loud. Ooh. Anyways, I didn't want to say it out loud because that age sounds scary. Right now, I'm 36. Okay, I'm 36 right now. But back in 2021, I had gained a lot of weight. So in 2022, I had got on Semaglutide. I vlogged it. It's all on my phone. I made sure I just vlogged on my phone and that was it. I did do a little bit of vlogging on my camera. Ooh, I don't think I have that anymore. I'm pretty sure I deleted that footage. Damn it. Now that I think about it, it's possible that it's on one of my memory cards, but I doubt it. But I did do some vlogs. So the parts that I did on my, that probably was the second time I did, y'all. This is my 3rd time on Semaglutide. I've been on Semaglutide 3 times already. So the first time, so I think that was the second time. So the second time, that footage, I don't know what happened to it. I must have deleted it because I don't think I have it anymore. But the first time, I vlogged everything on my phone. So I vlogged weigh-ins. I vlogged how I was feeling. I vlogged right after I got my shots. I think I vlogged me working out. That was my first time. So yeah, my first time on Semaglutide. I debated. Mind you, this might not even make the cut. Hopefully, my mind right now is speaking to my mind when I'm coming in the edit, and this is still in there. But I ended up getting on Semaglutide, and I lost 30 pounds in 3 months. 30 pounds in 3 months. So I was at 192. Hold up, I probably had lost more than that. I was at 192, and I got down to 150. Is that 42 pounds? I ate that. Oh wait, how much did I say I got down to? I got down to 158. No. I did. I had got down to 158. My goal was 160. I remember now. So yeah, I lost 32 pounds. I ended up losing, well, technically from the time I started Semaglutide, to the time that I stopped Semaglutide, as in I took my last shot, it goes for a week. So by the end of that week, I had lost 30 pounds exactly, and that was my goal, to lose 30 pounds. Now, when you're on Semaglutide, it's going to curb your appetite, and they tell you to limit your calories. So you want to count your calories to I think they told me 1,300. 1,300 was, yeah, it was 1,300. 1,300, she was like, don't eat no more than 1,300 calories. Don't eat after 7 o'clock. And I lost 30 pounds during that time. And drink water, all that stuff. I lost 30 pounds. And total, I lost 32 pounds because 2 days later, or maybe the day after, I weighed myself and I was down to 130. I was down to 158. No. I was down to 158. Excuse me. So I lied. I had lost 28 pounds while within the range that I was on it. 2 days later, I was down to 158. So I lost a total of 32 pounds, not 30. So I lost oh my gosh. I had lost a total of 30 pounds, not 20. Yeah, 30 pounds is what I lost, exactly, not 32. The second time I had lost like 20 pounds, and then I won it again, and I've so far had lost 12 pounds. So I'm on it right now. If that's something that you guys want to see, that's not something I will post on my it'll be Patreon, but I feel like I don't want to post that right now. I feel like I want to, kind of build my following first before I start posting like vulnerable stuff like that. That stuff I do want to share with you guys. Like I said, hopefully this make the cut. Hopefully how I'm feeling right now is how I feel when I'm editing. Oftentimes I'll share stuff with you guys, and when it comes to editing, I'm like, do I really want to post that? No, I really don't. So let me take it out. But if you are interested in semaglutide, I definitely say try it. I would suggest trying first and second time I did semaglutide, I did it with a local clinic. And the third time, which is right now, I did an online service. I feel like working with somebody like a clinic in-house type of thing works the best, but I'm gonna let y'all go. If you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you turn on those post notifications. It's the bell icon below this video that notifies you every time I upload a video so that you don't miss it, and so that I can see the views reflecting more sooner than what I am. Woman is a star. Y'all, don't mind that cord hanging from the TV. I got that hanging from the TV because that's my HDMI cord that's going to my Xbox. Which I have not been playing in so long. So why is it still hanging there? I don't know. I need to take it down because I haven't played the Xbox in a long time. But Roman need a brush, so I don't know if you guys are familiar, but he's a golden doodle, and they recommend you brush their fur every 2 days. Honestly, every 2 days. He don't like getting it done, but he tolerates it pretty well. And I'm not the most what's it called? Gentle. I just be combing or brushing. So yeah, he don't care for it, but he tolerates it though. So you guys, I was told that puppies usually lose their first teeth at around like 3 months. I haven't seen any of his teeth falling out yet, but they do say also that typically they will eat their teeth because they'll notice it before we notice it, and so they'll end up eating it. But I want to keep one of his. If I do come across one and I find one, I definitely am gonna keep it. Are you trying to fight me? Come here. You're doing great. You're doing great. Get this one, and then we'll be done. Buddy, you don't have no knots. Yeah, you have like, we gotta make sure we maintain it out here, okay, buddy? They're sensitive. Don't you bite me. Let me get his tail. Alright. Down. Head up. Chin up. See, he's a good boy. See y'all later. Bye. Make sure you guys subscribe, like the video. Stop stepping on the chrome. Wait, why does it look like I didn't brush it at all? Anyways, make sure you like this video. I'm in here. I'm about to go at Papado. Grab me some grub. I've been craving it for like the last week and a half, last week and a half or so. I don't know what's going on Instagram. I just recorded a whole little snit. My song, boy, Transformer by Nicki Minaj and Future. That was my ish. I love when Nicki jump on other people's songs because she can pull inspiration from them in their verse, and as well as working on a beat that she wouldn't have gotten. So I like when. That's why everybody always say that her features are better than her actual songs. That's why, because she getting that competitive spirit and she got some shit to prove. Okay, but yeah, I'm at Papa Dough. I'm gonna talk to you guys when I get back out, but I'm gonna take y'all with me though. My battery about to die. Listen, if y'all could see what inside my car look like, y'all would be like, nigga, you nasty. You nasty. You is nasty. We're gonna get it together one of these days. One of these days, we're gonna get it together. Okay? Okay. Okay, let me take Roman out real quick before I get ready for work. Roman has been on my shit list for the last couple of days. Just doing stuff that he don't normally do. And I don't even know we would be triggering it. But he my baby though. He my baby. These are the growing pains I gotta go through, you know? But I'm gonna hit y'all back later, okay? Because I gotta talk to y'all about something. What's up, you guys? What's up, what's up, what's up? I look a lot rough. I was about to say a little rough. No, it's a lot. I look a lot rough. I'm about to clean up my kitchen a little bit right now because I need to give Roman a bath. Roman threw up yesterday morning. I think he ate his food too fast, or I don't know what the case was, but by the time it wasn't yesterday morning, it was yesterday afternoon. By the time I noticed it, like he'd already stepped all up in it. And it happened, he was crated at the time. So I was about to leave for work, so and I was about to let him out to go use the bathroom. That's when I noticed. I was like, well, golly. So, no, that's not the order of how I went. Whatever the case, I had already took him out. He was already in here. So I didn't need to take him out again. But it was like water in mucus. Not mucus. Because it wasn't like food in the thing. That's how I know, like, it wasn't, I don't know. It wasn't, I don't know what the case was. But it was like a bunch of water, but thick water. So I knew he had thrown up. But when I noticed it, I didn't notice it right away, and he had already been stepping up in it, and so I took him out of it, cleaned the crate, and then I put him back in it, because you got to sit in that, because I got to go to work. I literally was already dressed, and that's why I'm like, child, having a puppy is like having a kid. You never know what you're going to come home to. When I used to leave him out, you never know what you're going to come home to, and you never know what you're going to get yourself into before you have to go somewhere. So, I'm about to finally clean him, and he's not gonna like it, but he should be better at it. I don't know why he's jumping back in and out of this crate. Oh, is he taking stuff out? I don't know what he's doing. But so I'm about to do that. I was thinking about going to the Beltline, but that's not happening. Yeah, I still have not set up my Peloton. That Peloton is in my bedroom, and I have not set it up yet. But I'm going to clean up this kitchen real quick, clean him up, and then I'm about to, I need to edit, because I got to post a video tomorrow, and I don't want to be late. I feel like I'm getting puffy in the face again, and I don't like that. I'm not gaining any weight, though, but maybe I need to clean up my eating. But yeah, I'm about to clean up the kitchen, clean Roman up, and then I'm going to smoke me some hookah while I edit before I go to work. And then I'm going to tell you guys about this case that I have. And I'm so excited to tell you guys about it. Like, it's not very seldom. It's what's the word I'm looking for? It's seldom the right word. It's very seldom that I get a case that I want to talk about. In this case, it's just... I just feel like it's something worth talking about. So I'm going to tell you guys about it. It's not... It's not by all means. It's still open. It's still an active case. I'm still working this case actively, but it's just still. This case is crazy. It's not that crazy. I don't want to hype it up, but it's a runaway kids type case, but it's for kids. But I'll talk to y'all about that later. And I know in the last clip I said I was going to talk to you guys about something. I don't remember what I was about to talk to y'all about though. I'll look at it and then I'll talk to y'all about that too. Okay, you guys, so I figured out that this goes underneath it. I guess it's supposed to be like a catcher of some sorts. I don't actually like this. I'm thinking now I wish I had something that did mount. So I'm kind of thinking I'm probably going to send this back. I don't want this just sitting here like this. This looks weird. I think something that mounts up here would be a lot better. So I'm probably going to send this back. I don't like it.
Catch me in the whip, ride with her. Hey, sipping something, bumping big, hypnotized with her. Pray you get that job in Tampa. That's only 4 hours away. Take a car, take a plane, baby, whichever is faster. Oh, whichever one is in the household. Oh, damn, yeah, man. Oh.
Y'all, this is the best room it's ever done when watching me clean him. I guess his last grooming set him up for success because this is the best. Outside of his first time getting washed, this is the second to best time, best he's ever been. Okay, the shakes.
I get you home by a decent
time.
Wait, your bed, you can sleep in mine. Yeah, let's make it happen. Girl, I need some time. Speaking of time, who stopped it? That's the feeling that I
glad I didn't put this camera closer because all the shaking and moving around he doing.
Been a liquor too. I f your soul, I release in your spiritual. I be your muse, bring your easel and pencils too. Here you go, you try and tease with them pictures. You could ride on me just like you ride the elliptical. She said I'm trying to keep it tight for my nigga. Girl, I like your last nigga, all I need is mental. You know I'll work you out, get you right with your physical. Always just another interlude. Asking all them questions, girl, you know I don't do interviews.
It's probably the best y'all gonna be able to see. He got me all kinds of wet, but getting it done, so.
Wife and now you folding clothes, cooking dinner too. Young Tiller, girl, I'm known as Pink Griffey too. It's only right that I swing by and hit it too. First base, second base, third base. I'm trying to get you in your birthday. Oh, I know these other niggas thirsty, but please never entertain them, cause that would hurt me, you feel me? Yeah. I know you feel me. Oh, I know you feel me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Oh, girl, I know you feel me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, so much to live for, too, baby. Whoa. Let's not rush into it now. Let's not rush into it. When we get to it, we can give it all that we got.
Stay the same and maintain it. Safe to say the kid get older. Forever gang, I'm never switching over. Made a lane and niggas can't get over. I can't mess with rappers, they be bogus. Rather get the pack and keep it over. Big dripper stand up in.
Okay, you guys, we are completely done. I'll probably brush him either tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably brush him tomorrow again. Because he's not fully dry, but I don't want to overstress him. And I pretty much know his fur well enough now to know that he's not about to get matted that easily. I just wanted to make sure he was dry. Like, I don't care if he's not completely brushed out right now. As long as he is dry, I can be able to comb him out. And he takes brushing pretty well. He's not like, y'all look, don't my face look puffy? So yesterday I had fish and crawfish. I had catfish. So I'm not eating catfish no more because my face looks abnormally puffy. Am I tripping? Hold on, let me put my hair down real quick. I'm trying to figure out am I tripping or not. No, I'm not. I don't feel like I'm tripping. And my hair is abnormally puffy. My face is abnormally puffy right now. Let's see. I feel like DW or what's Arthur's little sister? DW or Francine or something. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys. Oh, I'll tell you guys about my case in a little bit. I gave him a treat. I put him in his crate. The crate is not locked though, so I want him to try to figure out how to open the door, so that he can get the treat out of it. Because he's a puppy, so I want him to learn how to use his face, his teeth, there you go. Okay, that didn't take long. My dog is smart. Yo, here look a mess. This looks a horrible mess. But you could literally have the gym in your house and still not go. This thing is plugged in and everything. I don't even know how this thing works. Like, do I have to press the button? Oh shit, that hurt. Not really, but I don't even know how to operate it. That's crazy. Like, what do you do? Do you pedal? No. Yo, I really wanted this to be in my living room. Like, I really wanted it to be in here so I could like be like pedaling, like going to work right here. But it's just not aesthetically pleasing. It doesn't go with what I got going on, so that's a no. Okay, you guys, I just took Roman outside to use the bathroom, and then I had a package, so I went down and grabbed it. This is actually my package from, well, one of my packages from Yeezy. So, a little backstory behind this is that I bought this stuff off of Kanye's website, and I spent like over $400, almost $500 on stuff on his website. Look, this is crooked. So the stuff on his website, everything on his website is $20. Like everything is $20. Let's get it out. $20. I spent this money before he came out with all of this. What is it? With the swastikas and stuff like that, and put the design of the shirt that Cassie had on when she was being beaten by Diddy on one of his shirts. Like, this was all prior to that. I will say that I will not be supporting Kanye West, and it's not even hard for me to say this anymore because he's had chance after chance after chance. I will not be supporting him in the future, but I will be wearing this stuff, just like I will still continue to wear my Yeezys and stuff. But I just wanted to put that out there that this stuff was, and I was pissed too. I actually went on the website to try to cancel my order, but his website is all sales final. So that's that. But he'll never get another dime out of me again. But what I do like about this stuff, and by me touching it right now, I can just tell that it's all good quality. That's what I like about this stuff. It's only $20 a piece. So this is a sweatshirt that says Bully. And this stuff actually came at a good time because I'm about to go to Hawaii. Why does this thing still look like it's crooked? Oh, I know why. There we go. So I'm going to Hawaii next week. And so some of this stuff I believe is shorts. So this is a pair of sweats. Don't ask me what this say, y'all. I do not know what that says. But these are some pretty thin sweats. So I got it in white as well. Not sure why I got white. I got everything. I ordered just about everything off the website. That's why I'm so irked by it. But this is a white sweatshirt, sweatpants. Don't know why I'm wearing this at, but might just wear it around the house kind of thing. It's just like that one. This isn't everything. I ordered way more stuff than this. Dang it, I wanted the shorts because I ordered some shorts and some t-shirts. I wanted that to come. So hopefully it comes like by the end of this week since this one came already. So this is the same pants in black. They literally only sent the pants. What? Okay. Why do I have this pants? Oh, this pants say Bully. I wish I would only got the Bully ones. So it says Bully on this one. That's it. I thought it was going to be more stuff. Literally only 5 items came. But I ordered way more stuff, y'all. These things are only $20 a piece. Actually, as a matter of fact, being that they're only $20 a piece, the ones that I don't know what that stuff says, I might just give that stuff away. Like to a homeless person. feel like it's the worst time to be trying to get that kind of stuff away, but it is what it is. But yeah, let me just set this stuff to the side. I have not started editing yet. I do want to come on real quick and tell you guys the story. So, I got this case. I have this case where, so, little background, I am a police detective and I investigate crimes against children, and that includes runaways, as well as sex crimes against children and child abuse. So in this particular case, I got 4 kids that ran away from home. 4 kids. So that's 4 different cases because they can get separated, yada, yada, yada. So we have to treat them as separate cases. So we got 4 cases. The mom made the report. I'm going to try to speed through this because I don't want it to be too long. The mom made the report, and she stated that the kids were supposed to get picked up by DFACS. So the kids are in DFACS custody, but the uncle they were temporarily staying with their uncle. So mom was supposed to be going over to the uncle's house to say goodbye to the kids before they get shipped off to Savannah to this, like, she called it a lockdown facility, but apparently I guess they don't get to use their phones whenever they want to use it. They can only go outside whenever they're allowed to, kind of stuff like that. So she was supposed to be going over there to pick the kids up. I mean, not pick the kids up, to say bye to them. So when she got to the house, I guess on her way there, she got a text from her daughter that said, hey, we left, we're not going to the, back in custody, and we're okay, kind of thing. So mom was making a report, and at first she was cooperative with the police, and giving them information. She gave the information, the number to the oldest daughter, and she gave the oldest son, and then she gave the email to one of the daughters. But then when DFACS arrived on scene, because DFACS was supposed to pick the kids up, DFACS told the officer that the other 2 kids had phones as well, and it's kind of like whenever DFACS came on scene, the whole vibe changed. Like, she kind of like switched up on the officer, was like being rude with the officer and stuff like that, and they were like, she was like, yeah, I'm not giving you the numbers to the other 2 kids. So it went on to further her not wanting to provide pictures for the bolos, and she didn't want to provide like height, weight, and all that stuff like that, the information that we need for the bolos. So she said, well, since they're in DFACS custody, DFACS can provide that. Okay, cool. DFACS did not have that information, so they was going to contact the school to get pictures, to get their height, weight, and all that stuff like that, but the school was out because it was a holiday. So mom, basically asked for a supervisor, was being very, very difficult on scene. Eventually, we got the kids on the system. So then it comes to me. I get the case. I do not review the officer's body-worn camera. I did not look at it. Typically, I would, but I didn't look at it on this case because I called mom. Everything seemed, odd. She was explaining all this stuff to me, that the kids didn't want to go to the facility, yada, yada, yada. They had already told her that they wasn't going to go, but she didn't know that they was going to run away. Fast forward to now, I have the cases, and I spoke to mom. I spoke to the uncle. They're all telling me the same story. I spoke to DFACS. DFACS is telling me that, she thinks that the family is in on it. He thinks that the family is in on it, and that they're trying to hide these kids. So with knowing that, I am contacting, the mom and the aunt, the mom and the uncle, and telling them, acting like I don't know what they're up to, right? So then I found out, because mom told me that she has an older daughter, that they would probably go there. No, she told me that she has an older daughter. She's 19. She lives in Macon, but they probably wouldn't go to her house. So I was like, okay. I ended up obtaining the daughter's phone number, and I called her. Daughter is spilling everything to me, right? She's telling me everything I need to know, like, because they don't talk. Mom and the oldest daughter, don't talk at all. So, little backstory on that. Daughter, when she was 16, mom kicked her out. She went to live with her grandmother. So she rolled out high school. She graduated. I think she told me she graduated early. Graduated high school and still stayed with her grandmother up until last year when she moved out. She's now married, and now she takes care of her grandmother. Her grandmother now lives with her. So she's 19 now. 19, married, got a decent job and everything like that. So she's willing to take the kids, but mom don't want the kids to go to her. So I wanted to tell you guys this story because last night I was back and forth talking to the sister, and I told the sister that I see that mom is in Oklahoma, like right now. Like I ran her tag, saw that her vehicle was popping up in Oklahoma, and so I was like, the sister was telling me that they don't have any family in Oklahoma and stuff like that. And so then I got off the phone with the sister. Sister ended up calling me back. She was like, hey, I spoke to my grandmother and I asked my grandmother if we had family in Oklahoma, and she said we don't, but she said my uncle uncle recently bought a house in Oklahoma. So I'm seeing her tag running in Oklahoma. I see her tag, and then now the sister's telling me that uncle has a house in Oklahoma. Mind you, the uncle has properties, like multiple properties. And so the fact that he just bought a house in Oklahoma lets me know that they're in Oklahoma and they're hiding these kids. Uncle is involved, mom is involved. I skipped over a part, but I feel like it's not important to the story right now, but I'll just tell it real quick. So before them getting to Oklahoma, before all this stuff like that, mom told me that she just called me on one day out of the women. She's like, I think my kids are in Florida with a family member. No, she said, I got news that my kids are in Florida with my family member. She said it was her cousin. Well, she told me it was their aunt, but it's actually her cousin, mom's cousin. And I called and spoke to the aunt. The aunt agreed to. Well, at first she was scared because she was like, I don't want anything to do with this. I'm going to bring them back to Georgia. But then I was like, you don't have to do all that because this was last Thursday. I was getting off work for the next 2 days, so I didn't want all of this stuff to be happening while. So I was like, just go to a police officer and let them know that the kids are reported missing and that mom has given you permission to keep the kids. So when she did this, the way she did it was she went to a shopping center and called 911 to that location and tried to, recover the kids. Like basically said the kids are fine and that, mom is okay with me having the kids. Automatically, the officer in Florida thought that something was up. Like something's not right. So they dug into it and found out that the kids were actually in DFACS custody. Because what I was going to do is have the kids cleared from the system, and then being that we know where the kids are, have DFACS go and pick up the kids. Right? That was my plan. That didn't work because I didn't want to do her own little thing. Instead of getting the kids off the system that night, she waited till the next day, went off. And so when the police officer was trying to contact me, I don't answer my phone whenever I'm off like that, especially on a day. Like if it's like the day before, like a day that I'm going to work, like right now before I go to work, yeah, cool. But a day off day, yeah, no, absolutely not. I didn't get a call anyways, but regardless, so. Fast forward to now, I have this address because sister did her research and she was like, once my grandmother told me, because I was like, how do you know the address to this house? She was like, well, once my grandmother told me that my uncle had property there, I looked it up on the system, on the website or whatever. So I was like, okay, I'll verify that information, and then if I verify that information, then I'll have an officer go out to the location. So I verified the information. The address that she gave me was registered under the uncle's name. So I had an officer go out to the location. Officer went out to the location. I was already off, but I gave her my personal phone number so she can give me a call. Officer went out to the location and nobody's there at the location. So I'm like, she's in Oklahoma for a reason. So what I didn't do was I didn't search his name in the database to see if he had multiple properties. I just searched that address. But I'm assuming that she searched his name. So I don't know. They're there and they're there because her tag is there. So that's too coincidental. Oklahoma, he lives in Georgia, but has a property in Oklahoma, and they're in Oklahoma. So the officers told me that they looked inside of the house. The house was clean. It had, did she say it had furniture? I think she said it didn't have furniture, but it was clean and it didn't look like it was lived in. She said she looked in the garage. It wasn't nothing in the garage. So I'm like, dang, okay. So I'm back to square one. So when I get back to work, I'm back to square one. But it's just so crazy because it's not often that we have cases like this where the involved parties are literally actively trying to hide the kids after they reported the kids missing. So I just wanted to share that with y'all because, and I'll follow back up with y'all later to see to let y'all know how that ended. But listen, when I tell you, when I was doing my little searches and stuff like that, my investigative stuff yesterday, I was having fun. Like that's the kind of stuff I do enjoy doing. And if it happened to be in Atlanta, I've been pulling up the locations myself. So, but yeah, I don't know if y'all thought that was interesting or not, but. And the cousin, the oldest sister, she also told me that she had heard that mom was in Alabama at either Family Dollar or Dollar General or something like that, Dollar Tree, and she had made a scene inside of the store with one of their sons. And her tag did come up in Alabama, so that's how I was like, okay, they're traveling. Child, this mom is going to jail. But so here's the thing. So I was gonna take out warrants for her for interference with custody because she's literally interfering with custody. The kids were taken away from her because she was not a good parent. So that's why, she can't have the kids. And so being at DFACS, which is child services, they have custody of the kids. You can't be taking the kids and doing whatever with the kids, however you want to do it. Like, that's not how it works. So being that she was, one, lying to me this whole time, and then two, the fact that she either had the kids with her or either knew where the kids were this whole time, yeah, girl, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. And it's like, I hate to have to do it, but it comes with the territory. This is my job. And Uncle as well, he's going to get charges as well if I find out that they're at that house, which they have to be, right? But yeah, but I have to actually prove that. I can't just, But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys because I never talk about work with you guys. Goodness. But yeah, I haven't started editing, and it is currently, what time is it? I don't even know. Where's my phone? Oh, it's up there. It is currently 1:34. So I'm about to get edited, so this video can be up tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. I don't want to be all up in my mix. Come on, just come up. He see this button. He see me grab this camera. He see this button come on. He want to be all up in my mix. But I love my baby though, so. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, that was just one little thing for the camera. We're not going to be doing that because we don't be doing that. Alright, so I just wanted to come on here real quick because I'm about to get my day started. It's a late start. It's already 12:30. It's not too late actually. But since I was up since what? I think I got up around 10:30. Listen, this new schedule I got Roman on with me like coming home from work, feeding him, and then before I go to bed, taking him back outside so he can pee. It allows me to be able to sleep later because before I had to be up like 8 o'clock to wake him up. I mean, not to wake him up. He'd already up, but he waited for me to get up. But anyways, I don't want to talk about Roman too much because I feel like I talk about Roman a lot. I don't know if y'all like that or not. But I want y'all to spend the day with me. This is going to be a vlog in itself of me just spending the day today. Okay? So I have a list of things I want to do. All right now, Roman. The reason why I don't be having you up here because you're trying to get into everything. Goodness. All right. So the things I need to do. I need to return some stuff to Amazon. I don't need to do this, but this is stuff I may or may not get done today, alright? Alright, so I need to make some Amazon returns. That's on I need to get that done. I might go do an IV drip. I kind of want to go do that. I'm going to walk there this time since last time, it's like paid parking. I didn't pay, but I was risking it. And I'm going to figure out this mic. So like, I got this for my birthday, No. Why did Richard buy this for me? So yeah, he bought that for our anniversary. I need to go get some food for Roman. Roman needs some food. I need to pack for my trip. I'm going to Hawaii on Monday. So I need to pack for that trip. And what else I need to do? I need to clean my car out. That's probably going to be like the first thing I'm going to do. Or maybe the second. I'm trying to think whether or not I want to go get the IV first or if I want to come back and get my car. I don't know yet, but that car is getting cleaned today for sure. The inside at least, maybe not the outside. Then I'm going to meet up with Vince. We're going to Octopussy and then, whatever happens later. No set plans, but, But yeah, so that's my plans for today. Y'all ready to spend a day with me? Does that sound exciting or no? I don't know if that sounds exciting or not. But that's what we're doing. That's what's on the agenda. So, yeah. Okay, you guys, a whole nother hour has passed by and I'm still in the house. A whole nother hour has passed by. I'm still in the house. Well, on my list, I did put that I wanted to figure out how to use my my mics for my camera. And so I watched a couple videos. Still don't know how to do it. I haven't gotten past the initial setup yet. But once I get that done, then I'm going to go, then I'll have that done. Have it done for later, at least, because I don't know if I told you guys, but I'm about to start like, you know, doing little different segments like I used to do back in the day. And I'm thinking that I want to kind of like, you know, recreate old video ideas that I've had in the past. So when I used to do those videos, it was like 2013, 2014, 2015, where, let me see if I can think of a title. I feel like back then though, I was still like kind of shy about gay content because I was kind of like teasing the fact that I was gay on YouTube, but I wasn't really like talking about gay topics like how I'm comfortable doing now. I feel like, you know, smashing passes, it's not about to be with no females. But I definitely want to do like smash and pass type videos, and I also want to like incorporate my friends sometimes, but yeah, we'll see how that works. But I did order, get down, because you only want to play with me because I got the camera on. You so fake, and you so fake and phony. You just using me for clout. You just using me for clout. You was not trying to play with me just before I turned this camera on. You're just using me for clout. Using me for clout. Using me for clout. And I don't even got no clout. But anyways, so yeah, like kind of like smash and pass videos and like incorporating my friends. It's not gonna be no podcast type deal, but I just want an actual setup for whenever I do like sit down videos. Sit down videos and like kind of like, you know, sit down / heavily edited videos. Get down. I don't want to play with you. But yeah, so what I'm about to do right now is I'm about to go clean out my car. So when I say that, what I mean by that is I'm about to take a big behind like garbage bag and I'm putting everything in it. Taking everything out because my car just needs to be cleaned out. And the only reason why my car is a mess right now is because I took everything out that was in my truck before I sold it. Excuse me, and I put it in my car and I just left it there. But I'm literally going to take everything out and then I'll organize, get rid of stuff, throw that stuff away, whatever. Whatever's supposed to be in the car will go back in the car. Because there's stuff in there that's like clothing items and stuff like that. I need to wash my face. Y'all, it's almost time for me to go get the IV. I set the alarm. I set my appointment for 2:30, thinking I had plenty of time to at least go to Amazon and clear out my car. But yeah, I don't have time for all that. So what I'm going to do is go clear out my car at least. I'm going to do that. And then put the stuff in for Amazon. And then come back here. Well, I'm not going nowhere. And then go walk over to go get my IV. My IV therapy. And then after that, what am I doing after that? Actually, I need to take Roman outside at some point. The only thing I have to do like in my car to go somewhere is do my Amazon return and get the food for Roman. And then later on, I'm meeting up with Vince. We're meeting up at 7 o'clock, so yeah, I got a little bit of time. But hopefully, I can have this whole list done before 7 o'clock. That's the goal, right? Let's do that. I just need y'all to see what is giving up in here. That don't make no sense. How much stuff is in this car? Like none. None. You hear me? None. And I didn't even realize that much stuff was in here. Like, ooh, yeah. But I got everything packed up. When I say I took everything out of here, everything. If it belonged here or not, I took it out regardless. And I'm just gonna just, you know, get rid of stuff that way. Because the way that I was planning on doing it was not gonna work. And these seats are filthy. So I know I have some cleaning in the trunk. I didn't go in the trunk because I know that stuff that's in the trunk is more organized. I just need to get rid of it. So I have some stuff that I need to go to Goodwill. But I'm kind of skeptical about Goodwill. The only reason why I take my stuff to Goodwill, honestly and truthfully, is because I get my receipts for tax time. So I can get, you know, my exemptions or whatever. Is that right? Exemption, or is it whatever, child. But that's the only reason why I do that. But I was seeing like on Instagram reels that like people on TikTok, people on Instagram have been saying that when they go to Goodwill to shop, is literally the same price that it would cost brand new or either more. So they're trying it in Goodwill. Like I wouldn't even want to go there, honestly. But it is what it is. I'm about to go inside this house. This is just part of it. This is all I was planning on doing right now. So I'm about to go in this house. I'm about to take Roman down real quick. And then I'm going to... Why am I coming all the way over here? I'm going to take Roman down. And then I'm going to go walk over so I can get my IV. I'm thinking I should take a shower first, but I don't have time for all that. And honestly, it's already 2 o'clock and I got to be there at 2:30. So I'll hit y'all back in a little bit. It is 2:22. I gotta be at 2:30, so I'm about to be 8 minutes early because it's right here. Okay, so my IV therapy session today went way better than the one my first one. My first one took forever, and I think it's because of the placement of the needle or my vein. I don't know what was going on with that, but she ended up not using the main vein that's like in your, like in this area here. And you guys saw it, but she used that, and that was flowing. Yeah, that was flowing. However, I do have a complaint. It had nothing to do with her. She was actually the same person. She's a nurse. The nurse, she's so sweet. But the front desk guy, bless his heart, his name was, well, I don't want to say his name. But so when I first signed up for this, for the therapy thing, which was last month on the 18th, let's just put it all out there. It was on the 18th. They told me when I signed up that you would get charged monthly and you would have a credit from that charge every month. They said, however, because if you sign up today and you pay today, we will allow you to get a free session if you do it today. No, like not if you do it today. If you get it done today, you will get a free session, and all you have to do is just come back before the 18th of next month. So before the 18th of March. Today is the 14th of March. Okay, so let's timestamp this. Today is the 14th of March. So me knowing that I had to use that session before the 18th, I knew I had to get it done this week because I'm leaving next week, which is the 18th, right? So I was like, I'm going to go today. That's why I put it on my to-do list. Like, I'm going to get this done today so I don't lose that credit. Because if I didn't do it before the 18th, I was going to lose it. So when I got there, I got seated. I got in the room and got seated, whatever. The front desk guy, he was like, hey, your session hasn't been charged yet. It doesn't charge until the 18th. Do you want me to run your card right now? And so I was confused by this because I knew that the session that I was taking or doing, I knew the session should have been free. So I was confused by why he was asking me that because it shouldn't be I was like, so I told him, oh, you can just charge it. You can just let it automatically come out. And so then he came back. He had said something else, and I was like, okay, you can go ahead and charge it. Because at this point, bring me my IV so I can get started, because I feel like that was holding everything up. And so I was going through my my credit card statements and looking to see what card I used to pay for this session and how many sessions. Like I know I only did it once because I did it the same day, but like what day that was and what all was charged, because he was saying but he was like, he kept saying, but you was only charged for the membership. So I kept asking him, okay, well what else was I supposed to be charged for other than the membership? And he's like, nothing. So that kept confusing me. So I was like, so then we're back at square one, and I didn't understand why he wasn't understanding what I was coming at, what I was getting, where I was coming from. And so he ended up calling another coworker, and then so he wanted me to explain to the coworker, so I did. And he was interjecting, to carry the story along to help the coworker understand what he was saying, or what was going on. And the coworker, I could see that he was trying to have his back, the front desk guy, but at the same time, it was like I knew that I could get to the coworker because I knew he understood. I knew he was smart enough to understand. And one thing about a smart person is that they don't want to look dumb. So I saw him battling with trying to side with his coworker, but also not wanting to look stupid. Because baby, the one thing about it is I'm gonna be respectful, and I'm not gonna have attitude or anything like that. But it's gonna be a little tinge of condescending tone in my voice, because baby, how you not getting this? Kind of thing. So now, one thing about me though is you're not about to make me and you look stupid. So if the person is if they know what they're talking about, baby, I gotta know what I'm talking about too, because I can't be looking like you stupid and not knowing what the hell I'm talking about. So yeah, the coworker, I could tell I can get to him, and I did. So he ended up understanding exactly what I was saying. If I come in today, if I came in on the 18th of February to sign up for a membership, and you tell me, oh, if you get a session today, you can get a free session, another free session if you come in before the 18th. Why are you charging my card again today if I'm coming in for that free session that was supposed to be for today? I shouldn't be charging my card. You shouldn't be charging my card for the second month's session. No, I got a free session in between that, but he didn't understand that. Hopefully y'all understand what I'm talking about, because I didn't understand how he didn't understand that he worked there. But needless to say, the second guy that came out, he ended up refunding me for the charge that he charged that they charged today, and they'll just charge my account regularly on the 18th, like it's supposed to be charged on the 18th. And then listen, whenever you guys are signing up for stuff like that, and they say, oh yeah, just come back within 30 days or within, whatever, come back within the same calendar month. Don't wait until the next month, because that's where I failed. I should have came back in February before March even started, because then that would have confused them. And then they would have to be like, oh, okay. And so they was like, oh, if you don't want me to, if I don't refund it, I can just put a note on your account. So I was like, well, if you put a note on my account, can I get an email or something, showing that you, because otherwise I'm gonna be having to come in here explaining all that again, and I don't want to look like I'm broke, and I don't, but I feel like that's kind of what they want you to do too. Like, they want you to just fold. No. And like literally, whenever he first told me that, I was kind of confused. I was like, wait, did I get that? I was like, did I get that wrong? Like, he literally had me questioning my intelligence. Like, did I get that wrong? But I kept going back to the fact that they told me specifically, come back before the 18th of next month for your free session. Baby, y'all got to use different verbiage if y'all trying to, goop people. Jit people, like, because I remember that specifically, and I don't even have the best memory, but I remember that though. And it's not even about like, because it's free, they kind of look at you like, you doing all this? They didn't do this, but I can see people saying like, damn, you doing all this for a free session? Damn, it's free. You pick, like, no, this is the principle. Y'all offered it free, so yeah, let me get that free. Let me get that free. Damn it, that was 7 minutes. I didn't mean for that to be 7 minutes long. Hopefully y'all was entertained for 7 minutes. But y'all, so I'm returning this. These are some pee pads. I told y'all Roman don't even use pee pads no more. This is the sink organizer. Returning this. I was gonna try. Why you didn't tell me I was moving? I was gonna try to train Roman to tell me when he needs to go to the bathroom, but I feel like we got our schedule down so like pat that we don't even need to do that. And I was gonna return these, but I'm actually gonna keep them because whenever I'm cutting my hair, I saw somebody make a point about skincare, and it was saying how, I don't know if it was Drew. Was it Drew? It was somebody I watched recently. They was doing their skincare, and it was like they don't like to use pads or anything like that because it soaks up the product, and then that product is going to waste. And then that made me think, like, dang, yeah, you're right. So let me just send these back. But I forgot the reason why I wanted these is because whenever I'm cutting my hair, I don't be having time to do a whole face wash, you know, before I cut my hair. So a good little cleaning around my hairline would be perfect, so I can get some crisp lines whenever I'm lining it up. So that's why I'm gonna keep this. And then I'm returning this, which I done cracked the damn lid, dropping it. Oh well. This what is this? Detangler. I was gonna use this to take out my locks, but I was able to get it out without it. So yeah, 4 items. I may take y'all with me. We'll see. So I actually forgot to I like to like do the returns on my phone on Amazon, and then I screenshot it so that I can like go to one really fast on my phone. So as you can see, like I can just go to it fast, and it's not, because child, when you doing it, when you are like going from page to page on Amazon, it just takes too long because they be moving faster than what this app be moving. But I'm about to go in there right now. So I feel like I mentioned this earlier, but I don't think I finished telling you guys because I think Roman distracted me. But I did order a Dyrandoms sign that is going to go like in that area of my living room where the chair is over there by the lamp and the little, which I'm going to find a different place to put that because I don't want that there anymore. That I'll show y'all in a minute, but when I get back home, I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. But I'm going to put the Dyrandoms sign back there. Hopefully it's not too big. But I don't care that it's too small either though. So I don't care. I just don't want it to be too big for the space. But I don't care if it doesn't fit in like the frame, the camera frame. Who is this? Alright, let's go to a little update on where we at on my to-do list for today. Because this gotta be a whole vlog, y'all. So I gotta give it to y'all. We gotta stay on track. Alright, so let me just turn the camera. Alright, so this is my to-do list that I wrote down earlier. So we have completed the Amazon returns. We did the IV drip. We cleaned up my car. I mean, I didn't wipe things down yet. That'll come probably another time, but I do need to like deep clean. Look at the dirt over there. Look at, yeah. So I'll meet up with Vince in a little bit. I gotta pack for my trip. That'll probably be the last thing I do. I'm at PetSmart right now. So I'm about to grab the food for Roman, and then yeah. Because that's part of me packing for my trip, honestly. Because I have to get food for him because I don't currently have enough food at home for him to last a full week. For him to be at boarding, y'all. Roman's gonna get his life at boarding because I be hearing him pouting and huffing and puffing like he a little kid. These little kids is grown. They think they grown. That's him talking back. You gotta knock these kids upside their head. Who you talking to? All that huffing and he Roman is good for a big huff and then plopping down on the floor loud so I can hear him. Boy, I'm not paying you no attention. I'm not paying you no attention. I don't give him no attention when he do that. None. I ignore him. You get zero, zilch from me. Nada. Okay? Bag secured. So I just got done getting ready. Of course, I'm late as hell. But just got dressed. This is what I'm wearing. Fashion Nova jeans. I have no idea where I got this shirt. Y'all tell me. I know it's pretty common, or I know y'all seen it before. My normal jewelry. I don't have any special jewelry or anything like that, so just the norm. And some easy shoes, which I need to put some lotion on my ankle. Once again, forgot. But yeah, let me go walk Roman real quick, and then I'm on my way out.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's something about this girl, man. From around my way. Ever try to hold back your feelings, but it just wouldn't change. But when I finally found the words to say, I wanted to run away, simply run away. Can try to run and hide, it won't make a difference. Can't lie to yourself. I think it's enough. It hurts when it comes to admission that you're in love. Hey, yes sir, that's her. But it wasn't like that back when I met her. It was the lavish life from all the ghost money. Before the double R, I had to hitchhike some. Her friends didn't like dudes like us, but I arrested the coochie and the feelings got cuffed. Spiderweb sex must have got caught up, but there's more to it. I remember once saying let's on the peons. Let's go to Vegas and watch Celine Dion. Make them say what we on. You say no like you was doing it for eons. Funk it out, just hum and let the watch give off the neons. When it rains, it pours. I laugh to myself when I changed the score. You said my sex was a lot, but my brain gave you more. There's something about how your ex was a toy. I guess
I've been all in my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Oh, baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time. Baby, I'm talking crazy. I need you running my space, but I need
Baby, those are my poses. Are they? Those are my poses, baby. You can enjoy.
I wouldn't wanna bleed even my heart, my mind, and my.
Okay, so my night was pretty good. I had a good job. I had a good time. Let me prop y'all up real quick so I can talk. So you shake it. All right, so yeah, tonight had a good time. So this place that we went to was actually a new place that I've never been to before. If you follow me on Instagram, then you saw it. But what's it called? It's called Adana, I think. Yeah, Adana. It's in Marietta. It's like the sister company to Pasha and Para that's in Atlanta. Para is in West Midtown, and Para is in West Midtown, and Pasha is in Buckhead. If you've ever been to those places, it gives the same vibe. Mediterranean food, hookah drinks. So the drinks that I had, the two drinks, they look good, but I feel absolutely nothing right now. And then we had, what did we have? The hookah was good. They don't pull it for you though. Like you're stuck with, setting it up yourself. Not setting up yourself, but like making sure it's pulling right, like by yourself. I don't like that. Bring my hookah to me so that my first pull is already good, because that's what I'm used to. That's what I'm expecting. That's what I get at home. That's when I get to a place that, I would expect that from actually Mediterranean places typically don't make sure it's good in my experience. Some places do, but some places don't. The vibe was good. I like the vibe. There was a DJ that came around like 9 o'clock, 9:30. I'll probably get there before then because I don't typically like loud music, but the music wasn't bad though. It wasn't loud. What else about it? What else can I say about it? What we had on that list though? Ciao. Our to-do list, ciao. So Amazon returns, check. IV drip, check. Figure out my mics. Did not finish that yet. I got food for Roman, so that's gonna be a check. Pack bag for trip, didn't do that yet. Clean out my car, check. Meet up with Vince, check. And get some, that's not a check. But we got most of the stuff done. Let me tell you about the experience though whenever they brought out our checks. So, they brought our checks out, this is trash. They brought our checks out and the hookah was like $60, right? But when we first got there, we got the menu. We had to scan a code and get the menu. And when we got the menu, the hookahs was like, it said a regular hookah, $30. It said Lego Junior hookah, $30, and then it said Lego hookah, $30. So all three of them was $30. So we asked the waiter, what's the difference between the three hookahs? Obviously, it's self-explanatory, but why are they the same price? He broke down the different hookahs, and I'm thinking, okay, but why is it different prices? I mean, why is it they're the same price? I'm confused as why I feel like they should be different prices. That's what I felt. So we addressed that immediately before we even ordered hookah. So when our checks came, the hookah was $60. This was supposed to be $30. That's double the price. So I told the waiter, I was like, yeah, the menu said $30. He's like, no, did you scan the code? And I was like, yeah. So I scanned it again. Why the menu updated and the damn prices said 30, 40, and 60? So the difference between the hookahs, regular hookah is a regular hookah. The Lego Junior hookah was a Lego stand, and then the Lego hookah was a Lego stand with a screen on it, so you could customize the name so it could say whatever you want to say. Now the difference in price between those two hookahs, even though they look the same outside of the screen, is $20. So I told the girl, because mind you, I'm being honest here, right? I came to this location because of the Lego stuff. So I know that I would have gotten a Lego hookah. So I would have paid the $40. But the $20 extra for a screen, absolutely not. I wouldn't have done that. So I wouldn't have done that. If I'm gonna get the same Lego, I didn't know nothing about a screen before I came here, so I'd have got paid $20 extra for a screen. No, absolutely not. I'm not celebrating nothing. So when he was like, well, I'll go talk to my manager and see if she'll, if you see. The menu literally said, and that's one thing, like, listen, the next time I scan a digital barcode or, QR code, I'm screenshotting the menu because y'all not about to switch up the prices and stuff like that. I didn't like that because how did that even happen? So he did tell me that they're still working on the menu. So they've experienced that before. And I think too, we probably got a price that was probably daytime prices and then evening prices probably changed. I don't know what the situation was, but the menu, that price had changed. And so I told her straight up, I was being honest. I was like, so I would have paid $40 for the Lego hookah, but I would not have paid $60 for this thing. So I'll pay the $40. And so she was like, okay, I'll see. I'll give you guys a discount. You ain't got no choice, baby girl. I wouldn't have paid that. Y'all menu said $30. So anyways, that was my only issue though. Outside of that, prior to that, and the fact that it took forever for us to get our receipts, our bills, because it was only one waiter. One waiter in this whole building, and it was only one bartender. One bartender in the whole building. And it's new. This place was only open for 2 weeks. So I'm trying to I'm gonna extend some grace. I'm not trying to rah. I will go back. I do recommend. Food was good, hookah was good, drinks was good. I wouldn't get the same drinks I had, but it was a little cute little moment for, whatever. But yeah, that's my review. So yeah, I like the place. It was something else I wanted to tell y'all. Oh, so, hold on. Okay, so me and my friends had a debate tonight, and I want to know, y'all let me know in the comments, please let me know in the comments. And I posted a poll on my Instagram. I haven't checked the results yet, but please let me know if this is a thing, because I swear I've never, ever considered doing this. So, one of my friends, I'm not gonna say no names, but one of my friends made a comment about how what did they say? How did we get on the topic? What did they say? So one of my friends, what did he say? I can't remember what he said, but it prompted me to ask the question, do you sit down to pee? Oh, so this is what he said. So one of our friends, he was like, oh, y'all really pissy when y'all get drunk, or y'all, really go to the bathroom back to back to back when y'all, not drunk, but because none of us are drunk, but when y'all be drinking. And so I was like, yeah, you don't go to the bathroom whenever you be drinking? He's like, no. And then he was like, but also, I don't like going to the bathroom in public. I don't like using the bathroom in public. So me as a man, I'm like, that doesn't make sense. I understand girls, because we're talking about peeing. We're not talking about nothing else, but just peeing. I can understand girls not wanting to do that, but girls go to the bathroom too. I mean, in public as well. So I'm like, so do you sit down to pee? And so he bust out laughing. But I'm still waiting on the answer, because I'm like, do you? Like, is that what you do? Like, do you sit down to pee? I do not like this mustache shape. I look goofy. This mustache shape is giving Anthony Mackie. with that face he be making. But anyways, so he was like, not all the time, but I feel like I do whenever I wake up, like when I first wake up. And so for me, and I can only speak, and I'm not judging, this is a safe space, I'm not judging at all, but for me, I've never ever had the urge to sit down to pee. That's never been a thing. I've never thought, oh, you know what, I don't feel like standing up, let me sit down to pee. So I asked the other people, and this is just gonna give it all away. I asked everybody else that was at the table, and they all said they sit down to pee at least once for the first day, like when they first start peeing. I mean, like when they first wake up. So I'm like, I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. I don't feel like that's something I want to do. I don't feel like I'm missing it. I don't feel it, because one of them was like, oh yeah, I think about my day whenever I sit down to pee. That first pee when I first wake up, I'm thinking of contemplating my day or whatever the situation may be. I don't feel like I'm missing out on that. I don't know if that's, I don't know, but I don't feel like I need to do that. But so that prompted me to like, let me post this poll, because I'm like, let me see what everybody else be doing. So I posted the poll, and let me see what people said. I posted on my Instagram story. So the results are, so first of all, I did a poll, and the poll is, let me just read what I said. I was like, men, be honest, this is a safe space. Do you ever sit on the toilet to pee? Like when you wake up in the morning? Apparently that's a thing. I've never heard of that, but I've heard a few people say they have, straight men included. Please participate. So backstory, after I got my friend's take, I asked the waiter, and he said he does too when he's home. I've never... Okay, and so 82% says I have, no big deal. And only 18% said never done that before. That's crazy. Interesting. Okay, the majority, and these are people I know, child. Interesting. Let me keep the little, I said this earlier, let me keep the little ounce of masculinity that I do have. Let me just maintain that. Let me just hold on to that, okay? I don't want to lose that, okay? I don't want to lose that. I want to keep that. Can I keep that? Is that okay? My food was good. One thing about this food though, you know what it is? It's not even the food, it's the sauce. I love this sauce. It's probably one of the main things I like about going to Mediterranean, like eating Mediterranean food, is this garlic ranch. No, it's not ranch, I don't think. Would you consider it a ranch? Let me see. No. Whatever that garlic paste is that you can put on your rice and your meat, love it. But anyways, y'all, I'm trying to think if I'm doing anything tonight. They're going back out. I was not really feeling it. I'm like, I kind of want to be inside. I kind of don't want to be outside no more. Like, I got my little yin yang, especially if I'm about to do it again tomorrow. I was just like, I don't know. But Vince is, for his birthday, he's going to Aruba. He gave me those dates. I done booked my flight. I'll put in my time when I go back to work on Sunday, but y'all, it's already booked. Because I am ready. I've never been to, listen, especially if you're going somewhere that I've never been before. I've never been to Aruba, so I'm down to go. But, I don't think there's anything else going on. I think that's it. What else is going on? Y'all got something going on? What's going on here? What's going on with y'all? I never asked y'all that. What y'all got going on? What y'all got going on? I think I kind of want to make a drink, though. But I don't have nothing to make a drink with. I'm probably going to wait another hour. It's already 12. I just fed Roman. Roman, fuck that food up. And I'm going to take him out. I've never taken y'all out with us, but I'm still training Roman to like be leash trained. Like, he still want to like bark at people. He still want to run after people. I thought about taking him to the belt line today so he can like get all that get all of it out of his system. Like, see that once I done, you know, once you see a bunch of people back to back to back, you get tired of it. Or I don't know. I just want to I just want to overwhelm him with it a little bit so he can be like, okay, this ain't nothing new, type of thing, you know? If somebody come up to you and pet you, okay, it's cool, but you don't have to run after everybody. I feel like he's going to get out of his system. Also, I was supposed to book his boarding because I'm going to Hawaii in a couple days. And this, well, no, Hawaii's going to be another vlog. This is a whole separate vlog. So, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't know when I'm going to actually upload this, but my sign, I keep on telling y'all half the information. So my sign that I ordered, the Dyrandoms sign, is actually going to be here next week. So hopefully I can be able to have some content ready to go. Oh, let me show y'all too what I was talking about. So the sign is going to go right here. It's going to go like right above that. This right here, I'm going to move this and I'm going to put it over here somewhere. I'm going to put it out of the way. I'm going to go over here. So that's going to go over there. And then I want something else. I might get some type of like, I think I want to get a plant that's going to hang from like the ceiling type of deal. And like hang over this area. And this is going to be my little nook for filming my little videos type of deal, you know? Also, I know this has been here for a minute and y'all probably thinking I'm probably going to just leave it like that. But that, I need a vase for it. And I'm going to, you know, put a vase and then stick the plant. You know, this ain't a real plant. But that right there is just an ugly little pots, whatever. And then this ding on TV stand that I have. Y'all, I bought this TV stand and I ain't never finished putting it together. There's supposed to be 2 shelves that goes in here. And also there's LED lights that goes with this. So it's supposed to light up as well. And then also for this TV thing, don't mind this cord, y'all. I need to take that cord down. I only plugged it up so I can play my Xbox, but I haven't played the Xbox in weeks now. But for my TV, I want to get the Govee light that shows the whatever light is on the TV in the front, and then it projects it on the back so that, you know, I'm tired of like the LED lights because it's like you move and then, you know, anyways, but yeah. But I just wanted to have something to talk about, y'all. All right, it's a little boring in here. My puppy is thinking I'm crazy just talking to this thing on camera. But I'm trying to think what I'm about to do, though. I'm about to figure out what I'm going to do before I close out this vlog. Because I might come back on. I don't know yet. We'll see.
My guy, die 24/7 and 365. Got this bitch turned to we all the way life. What you want? Fly to Memphis, walk a real cool. Watch one, might as well watch two. You think you don't need a butt, nigga? You do. Couple you better thank God for that black dude with the videos all on YouTube. Got this shit locking, we all the